when we gather to chat. Come and join us and see what we got. Having fun and doing, take a cool shot. Watch our videos, laugh a lot. Well, join us and then care shall be forgot. It's the after show chat with Edward and Harold Angelo came to see. It's the after show chat. We'll have some fun. Gang going nuts. We don't know what else to sing about, so I'll throw it in. Something. The clock is ticking and time to start the show. What time it ends, we just don't know. Hopefully Mrs. Dufresne doesn't wake up. Oh, Mrs. Dufresne. One thing for certain, we're all happy friends. And all together the fun never ends. So stick around and watch with us. Is the After Show Chat.
Get your butt to bed, Harold Dufresne.
Yo, this is Clownvis, host of Clownvis to the Rescue, and you're watching the After Show Chat. I thought you knew. Whoop, whoop.
All right, gang. Sunday afternoon. It's 2:30, and we got people watching. That's awesome. It's not on normal time. Bryce, I'm glad you made it. It's going to be a good interview right now. Krista's in the house. Jennifer Templer. Oh, I appreciate all my co-host Angelo, who couldn't make it on, is in the house. Oh, it's going to be great. Mother Teresa. All right, I want to introduce you guys. I'm going to play a little video before I get them on. Well, we'll put this in post-production. But anyway, so here's the video part. It's playing. All right. Now, all right, welcome back from that video. As you can see, we have a talented musician tonight. Very excited to be talking to. Let's welcome Morten Henriksen from the Yum Yums.
Hinkerson, okay.
Hinkerson.
Hello, Henriksen.
I told Martin, as you know in the After Show Chat, if you watch the After Show Chat at any time, I am terrible. I can't even get my name right. My real name is Dufresne, and I say Dufresne, so I can't even say my name right there, Martin.
Pretty close.
Yeah, pretty close. All right, Martin is coming us from. What time is it over there, Martin?
It's 8:30.
It's still kind of early over there. And now, share the audience. Where are you located right now? You're in the Netherlands, right? Oh, can you hear me? Martin, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right. I'm sorry. Martin, I want to start off.
I'm not in the Netherlands now. No.
If nobody knows, the Yum Yums are one of my favorite bands in the world. I mean, that you guys, I'll talk about discovering your music and whatnot. But if you're not familiar with the Yum Yums, I would consider them, and Martin, correct me if you don't like the term, but I like to consider them like a bubblegum pop punk band. Would you agree with that?
Yep.
more bubble gum than anything else you ever hear in your life. I mean, the songs are catchy, the songs are hooky, the songs are just fantastic. They bring you to a different time, a different place. Perfect, and I say perfect.
And we had a little 70s glam rock and various rock and roll.
Yes, and especially on your new record, which you gave me a preview of. Some of those songs on there really sound. I could really catch different influences on them. But we could talk about that in 1 second. But when did you start playing music, Martin? When did you decide to start playing guitar or singing or whatever?
I think I started my first punk band in 79, 80 maybe. I've been playing since I was like 15, 16 back then.
Wow. You must be about the same age as me. Well,
probably.
So whenever you started out in bands, what was your sound like? Well, I mean, I'm sure it wasn't. You did it. Y'all weren't playing Yum Yum style kind of music. Was it more hardcore? Was it a more what kind of punk were y'all playing? Glam punk or?
No, it was pretty standard 77 style punk rock, I guess. We
Okay.
we were just goofing around,
Wow.
trying to
Yeah.
copy whatever we could hear.
They and before the Yum Yums, did y'all release? You were in any bands before the Yum Yums? Did y'all released any music or anything else?
I've been in lots of bands before that.
Okay, and y'all released me. I got to go catch up on some of those because I never heard your output before that. To tell you the truth, I mean you have a looking on your discography. I mean you're in a ton of bands, or here and there at least.
And same time as the MMs too, probably.
Caroline and the Treat. I mean, Caroline and the Treat. I mean, you have somebody do it. Natalie Sweet, the Twistaroos, and I forgot about them. So I was starting to look up all this. I mean, very. You mustn't like this. You mustn't like to sit still. You must like to stay busy and play music a lot.
Yeah, that's what I do.
That's what you do. Sleep and play music. Sleep and play music. I remember, and I don't remember exactly, but I think I discovered the Yum Yums back in about 2000. And back then it was hard to find music, so I really didn't know too much about you guys. And
we started in '93, actually.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's I did it. I just remember. I don't know if it was Sweet as Candy, maybe, or Blame It. It's around that time that of course, when I discovered, and I really didn't know nothing about you guys. I mean, it wasn't like today where you could just go on the internet and find out about your favorite bands.
Pretty much unknown back then.
Yeah, really, because a lot of times you would talk to people in the punk, in that scene, and like you would talk to them about Toy Dolls, or you talk to them about the Yum Yums, and they were like, "Who? I know, I know Bad Religion, I know this, but I don't know nothing about these, what you're talking about." So did you? And maybe my question is, when do you think? Do you think it was around the time of Blame It on the Boogie that maybe y'all opened y'all audience more to the U.S., or do you think you always had a little following in the U.S.?
I'm not sure how our distribution has been in the States anytime, actually.
Yeah, I know. It was very hard to used to find music. I'm going to be honest with you. And I think the first time I remember seeing kind of not mainstream, but more out there, more exposure was Whatever Rhymes with Baby. I really think that's when I remember seeing y'all more and more doing that.
2010, I think.
Yeah. And I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but it was a pretty big time span between your previous album on that and then Whatever Rhymes with Baby.
We always had like 4 or 5 years between each one.
Yeah, they
actually, the new one is only like 3 years apart.
I know. I was really surprised. I know your last one was 2020, about 2020, and that was those about the pop, and then your new one is coming out. When is it coming out, Morten?
Early to mid April, I guess.
Okay.
I got to listen. We head to our first German tour in years.
Yes, I'm looking at that right now. Y'all are going to be touring. I see the dates. Y'all playing Rockaway Beach Festival in 412. I mean, y'all playing a lot of 1, 2, 3, about 5. It's about 7 or 8 shows over there. And this is your first tour of Germany?
No. We've been there many times, but we haven't been there much since COVID, actually.
Yeah,
before COVID.
Yeah. I'd imagine that kind of threw a monkey wrench into the Yum Yums at the time. COVID probably.
Yeah, because we toured a lot with all my bands. I had like 3 bands going at the same time. Before COVID, we toured a lot with all of them in Italy, Spain, Germany, and the rest of Europe. And also we went to Japan. We were in the States on the East Coast tour once. Too.
Wow. I was going to ask you that. How long ago was that you were in the States? I would love to go see you.
It was right when we released Whatever Rhymes with Baby.
Oh, wow. Wow. They and that one right there, y'all released a music video for it and everything else. So that was
I think that came out a little later.
The new album, and I know we talked about we were talking right before we got on there.
Oops, you're dropping out here.
What's that?
You're dropping out a little bit.
Oh, okay. Okay, we might be we might be hit and miss.
It sounds good now. Just ask again.
Yeah. The new album, you're gonna release a single first, correct?
Yeah.
And which song is that gonna be?
A German label called Party Springer. I'm not sure what that means. But anyway, we released a 7-inch single on the same label a couple of years ago. A little glammy single.
Was that the Sugar Baby?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I love that one.
Yeah, me too. I was a fan of that song for ages, and I'd really want to do a cover of it.
Yes, I mean that song, and your Yum Yum's version is, oh my! I could listen to that. To me, the Yum Yum's music is like on a nice spring day, summer day. You're just hanging out outside. You're hanging out at the beach. You're hanging out wherever at the park or whatever you're doing, cooking outside, and you just put on some Yum Yums, and I mean the music's just perfect.
Thank you.
And then on the so you're gonna release this. Which song are you gonna release on this single that's gonna come out?
It's a song called Vitamin U on the A side, and another one called Failing on the B side.
I'm saying because I just listened to it, and that's I don't know, but that is a great Vitamin U is a great tune. I can't wait for people to hear it. And I can't wait to play it for people on the show too. I really think your Yum Yums and it's just feel good music. Okay, and it's just and you love to write about. And you told me before when we tried it out a little bit earlier, you said, well, just all my songs, just throw in baby and the same 3 chords. So I know you like to use the term baby a lot.
Yeah. It's good to sing.
I know it's good. Baby, anything you can make, baby.
It'll be just as up to date in 30 years as it's not now.
It's been around forever. Everybody's been singing about baby. It could be, and what's good about baby, you could be singing about your pet. You could be singing about you could be singing about anything, and it's your baby. I mean,
yeah, good girls, bad girls, evil girls.
Yeah, Martin. Who were you? Some of your early influence? Because I know you have that pop feel to it. Did you listen to a lot of bubblegum pop back in the day or something?
Not that much, I think. I went through the first punk rock wave and then sort of hardcore punk. And then I drifted into garage rock, 60s kind of revival, 90s garage rock. And then, more too. But I remember a lot of bubblegum songs from the radio when I was a kid. And it's stuck with me. Sometimes I can hear a bubblegum song I haven't listened to for 30, 40 years, and I still remember the lyrics.
It's something about those songs that, like you said, they maybe that's why they call it bubblegum. Maybe they stick to your brain, and it's like bubblegum, and they stick in your brain, and you can't get them out or something. It's bubblegum.
They're sticking.
Just get stuck in there. I know, but it's like the Yum Yums just do it perfectly. And I was thinking about because I played this for my not much music. I'll be honest with you, Morten. I play for my wife because she has a different taste in music. You know, I can't be playing hardcore punk when I'm in the driving with my car. Okay? But when your last album came out, I was we were going on a road trip, and I was playing it, and it's one of those albums that for those about to pop. And if you haven't listened to it, you really need to go take a listen to it, because I mean there are some fantastic. Every Yum Yums has fantastic. But my wife was she was into the music, you know, so I always give it that my test, you know. My wife likes it, then it's good. And we were listening to First Move, baby, make the first move, and that hook.
Yeah,
I know maybe you've been asked this before, but to me that sounds like the I could teach the world to sing Coca-Cola. I don't know.
I stole a lot of the song from various bubblegum songs, and that song also. So parts of a lot of the songs in there.
I could definitely tell. You could definitely tell it there, and but you do it in a fun, awesome way. I mean, and like my wife was like saying, she was like, "This sounds like." At first, she said like the Partridge Family, and then it was like different things, Archie's, and all this, you know. So really a testament. I think anybody could love this music.
I've been stealing songs forever.
There ain't nothing wrong with that, Morten. There ain't nothing. If you can make it, if you improve and you make it better, there ain't nothing wrong. I mean, basically, honestly, that's all. I mean, there's only so many chords you could play and things you could do. So everybody has the influence over everybody else, I believe. You know.
There are only 3 real chords.
It's like the Ramones.
Not really, but you know.
Close enough. And Krista over here in the chat says, she likes your background there, Morten.
Oh, thank you.
Likes it. And Angelo's our regular person on our show. They couldn't make it today. What still excites you? Excuse me there, Morten. I have a pet dog, and if everybody on this show knows, I put her out before I went on the air, and now she's
gonna put it out.
Oh, I put her on a leash outside. But I have to let her in. But maybe you can tell us whenever I'm doing this. What Angelo asked? What still excites you in music? I mean, you've been playing for a long time. Does it still excite you to go on the stage? Do you get the rush? Do making music excite you, or is it everything?
Yeah, it's mostly everything. Yeah.
Hold on one second. I'm getting Rosie. Oh, talk about Rosie. You have a song of Rosie.
That's true.
All right, Rosie. Let's get back to Rosie. What a great song too. How long does it take you to write like this album? Have you been some songwriters write songs right away? Oh, I could put out a song in 30, in an hour. Does your songwriting process take a little longer, or?
It varies. Some of the songs they can be there in 5 minutes, or some I can have to work on for a couple of months.
Wow, yeah.
Especially the lyrics.
Yeah.
The music comes very fast.
That's what I wanted to ask you too. So, I mean, you're from you're not from the United States. So, did you have to learn English, or was that like a challenge? Did you have to learn English?
No, not really. I've been listening to pop music since I was a kid, and watching a lot of TV shows and movies. We don't have dubbed television in Norway. We have subtitles.
Ah, okay. So you picked it up pretty. Yeah, so you picked it up pretty early. I'm telling you, some of those. Go ahead.
I'm not sure if I ever learned any English in school.
Wow. So you just learned from
But I mean,
listening.
they teach English, but I think I knew it from the start.
Wow. So
Now,
Go ahead.
now they start even earlier in school learning English. So most people in Norway speak English.
Oh, wow. So the American media kind of helped guide and I'm going to let you write some. I mean, they're fun lyrics, but I was listening to Fox, the new one of the new songs, Foxy, and
Yeah,
and just the lyrics with the
intellectual one.
the whoopsie daisy, whoopsie doody.
I just want to have some really fun bubblegum lyrics on that one.
Oh my good, that is you are correct on that. That is, I listened to that, and when those lyrics came up, because I like to listen to the lyric, and when those lyrics came up, I'm like, now this is what I'm talking about. This is this is fun. I'm not,
no politics whatsoever.
no, you're not gonna hear the Yum Yums play some political punk the song. When you listen to the Yum Yums, you know what you're gonna get. You're gonna get some fun, great bubblegum pop music that you just hum and it's stuck. And like you said, bubblegum stuck in your brain forever, and you'll be humming those songs at work, and you won't even notice you're doing it.
Yeah,
baby. Get me to make the first move, baby. I love also all I want to do. I love and every time I listen to these lyrics, I love them. It's some of my favorite. I don't need to be a winner. Don't need to be number one. I don't need to win the lottery because I've already won. When you're talking about your baby.
And then she dumped me.
Is that true?
Yeah, actually.
Oh my. Oh, honey, look, I wrote this song for you, and then the next thing you know, she dumped you.
No, it was written in the same kind of era. We split up. That's actually Caroline from Caroline and the Tree.
Oh, okay. I did a little research on you, and I figured I didn't want to mention it. But I kind of figured who it was.
Well, we're still playing the same band. So.
Yeah, I was going to ask you. That. I mean, y'all still playing, and did it? I mean, I think she got. I don't want to bring up your bad sore subject, but I think she got married or something, right, Caroline?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
she married and got a couple of kids, and she's doing a lot of different stuff now. But she's a politician sometimes and a teacher, so she does a lot of honest work.
But y'all still in the band. Y'all still play shows or whatnot. Caroline,
I've been super busy with finishing this last Yum Yums album now, so I haven't concentrated too much about writing new Caroline and Treat songs. But it'll come.
Yeah, that's all. I mean, that's another. I mean, that project of y'all's too. I mean, that is some different. Very. I was looking at this discography, and I don't know if you know Dr. Demento. He plays like funny song. Yeah, and I saw us on your list. I said you were on a Dr. Demento compilation. I'm like, what in the world? He's doing on a Dr. Demento compilation, but it was for Caroline and the Treats. The song we all made on that. About a certain love of an item. But that blew my mind too with that. That's Martin. Do you have do you have children?
Yeah, I have a daughter. She's almost 40.
Wow.
I have a grandkid. He's turning 13 soon.
Yeah. Wow. Well, definitely you're my age, because my daughter too is about turning 40, and that's about how old my grandkids are myself. So, what does your daughter do music, or she's not into music?
Oh yeah, she's into music. She played in a band called Baby Dynamite for a while.
Oh, I did look that up. I did look that up before.
Yeah, they never got to release anything, but they were super good. She had the band with her then boyfriend. They're not together anymore, but they were really good.
They that and I think I saw videos on YouTube or something of them. I'm almost sure I looked it up. I heard it in another interview or something that you mentioned
Really?
that. Yeah, now I looked it up. The new record. Who do you use the same producer to produce the music, or you do? Because it's that unique sound.
Our last 3 album was mixed by my daughter's ex-boyfriend. And he'll probably do it more later. He's a super good producer and mixer. So,
from the last, if he produced the last 3 albums, he really is. Because I'm going to tell you what, that sound is just clean and crisp, and it's just it sounds great. I mean,
I like it a lot. I hope will fit on some kind of radio stations or podcast somewhere.
In a perfect world, the Yum Yums music, Vitamin, if you would release that Vitamin U single or whatever on American, in a perfect world, that music should be played on at least on Sirius XM satellite radio stations or something like Little Steven Underground.
We're working on that.
Awesome. Maybe we could get Kelly Dollyrod has her show in there, and maybe and talk about
fan, by the way.
What's that?
I'm a big fan of the Dollyrots, by the way.
And I was going to tell you, whenever we have bands on, and I don't bring the Dollyrots on, I had Kid Gulliver, I had Perry from the Travoltas, and I believe Bad Mary too. They all bring up the Yum Yums.
Thanks, guys.
It's like amazing. Like when we talk about music and we talk about influence and we talk about, like I said, Kelly with the Dollyrots brought it up. Simone from Kid Gulliver. Simone from Kid Gulliver is a big fan of y'all. I'm going to tell you right now.
That's great. I've been talking to her on Facebook for a couple of years.
Nothing but great things to talk about y'all music. So I'm gonna give you a heads up too, so you do have that and if I know they bring it up, then I know I'm talking to the right people. Because they know good music. Your daughter's ex-boyfriend produced this album, the new album too.
Well, I produced it, but he's sort of putting it all together later.
Okay. Well, you did a good job too, because I'm going to tell you what, this new album sounds like all of them. Sounds fantastic. Let me see what.
It's actually mostly recorded at home.
Oh wow!
Yeah, we did the drums in our practice space, but the rest is done at home mostly.
Wow. So it's different. I mean, nowadays with technology, you could probably do a lot of that easier than the old days, right? Instead of having to go to a studio and record, and you could all do it at your home now.
You can do lots at home.
Yeah. I want to go through some more. I made myself some notes, and then I'm losing my notes over here. I did not follow my notes in chronological order. I kind of jumped around. I got excited. I don't want to pry into your personal stuff, but do you have a special baby now, or are you?
No, not really.
That's all right. Concentrate. Looking. Well, you're a catch. I mean, I don't know why.
That's what I tell them.
Fall the deaf ears sometimes, Morten. Fall the deaf ears. Well, your biggest thing is you can tell. But look, baby, I'm in a band. I can make a song about you. Look, I already made one. It's called Baby.
Yeah. We're all about you.
All about you. It's just there. I think you got 3 babies. I counted a baby on this new album, Baby Doll. Baby, oh baby, and Everybody Loves My Baby.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
That's just on this album.
I was listening to Everybody Loves My Baby. That's a good one too. That's a funny one too. Everybody loves my baby.
Yeah.
She don't love you.
Just too bad she don't know.
Do you always have like music on the back burner ready to go or something, or do you specifically say no, I got to write music for a record, or do you have like back songs just on the back burner?
I think I actually have enough songs to start the next 2 albums.
Wow. Wow.
They're not finished at all. So
Yeah, rough.
Lots of lyrics missing and all kinds of arrangements missing. I have a big folder with lots of songs. Yeah.
Wow, that I love it. I love it. As a show, I know how you mean. I've got a big notebook of ideas that are never fleshed out. and you write down the ideas, and you want to come flesh them out later, and then you don't do it until it's time to step up to the plate.
Yeah, but at least half of the songs from the new album was written especially for this album. Close to deadline.
That's when I do my best work. It's close to your deadline. That's it. Whenever you have to rush, that's how, that's how we do it too. We have a lot in common. We have a show to do, and at 6:30 that evening, 2 hours before the show, I come up with all my ideas, and that's it. I got to rush, so I got to rush. They have a lot of songs on your new record, there, Morten, that sound. And this was my first listen impressions. Was like a little. They still have the yum yum sound, but they sound a little different. Like a whole lot of kissing. Like the beginning of that sounds like a little different than the normal yum yums. Do you find that? Yeah.
I want to write a pop punk song with just a tiny little country and western feel to it.
That's what I caught. Yeah, that's what I caught.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you accomplished a good job with it.
You broke my heart and stuff,
with a little country, it really does. That whenever I listen to it at the beginning, I'm like, oh, this is what they're trying to do over here. Go in the little subsection right here, but maybe pop bubblegum pop country-ish kind of beginning.
Yeah, but just a little bit.
Just a little, 100%. Yeah, believe me, y'all aren't listening to a country album. Where you're listening to. Don't take this and say, wait, Harold said this was a country album. No, I'm not saying. I wouldn't.
Far from it.
I wouldn't be listening to it. Believe you me. Maybe old country, but if it sounds like the new country, Harold Dufresne ain't thinking of that. Any of that.
I always have fun trying to put in a little bit extra into the standard Yum Yum song.
Yeah,
like just a little different influence. Like it's a song, Do You Like Me? I've tried to make it like a little bit of what I call Disney punk.
And it's funny you say that, because one thing for sure, and you're going to hear me gush over Yum Yums a lot, but one thing about the Yum Yums, again, you're going to have fun. You're not going to walk away from a Yum Yums album depressed. All right, you are going to walk away.
If you do, something wrong with you.
Yeah. This music, you got to walk away with it. Even a song like leaving like Bye Bye Baby, off of Play Good Music. Even though she's leaving you, but guess what?
That's a murder ballad.
And it still makes you feel good. It shouldn't, but yeah, it really does. Are y'all gonna come up with any maybe make a video or something fun for the new album?
I hope so.
Yeah, me too. The only really official video y'all made was And that's on the stage.
I have a nephew who's just started a company making videos, so I'm talking to him right now, but maybe coming up with something before the album release.
Oh, that would be fantastic. It would just push y'all more on a level where people could look. I mean,
Trouble is we look so bad. It would have been a cartoon.
Too bad you don't have time to animate it.
We'll see. Wearing masks.
Yeah, there you go. I got a few masks that we use on the show. Maybe you could wear, Martin, if you want to. That makes you. I mean, that's what makes you unique, though. I mean, just a. It looks like when they were getting on stage, like if you go look at your videos, it's just like guys going on stage and playing music, like it should be,
Yeah, that's the kind of videos I like, actually.
And every live video I see y'all do is just fantastic. And even y'all video y'all did, I thought it was a good video. What song y'all did the video for? I forget.
Too Good to Be True.
Yeah, that was a good video. I liked it.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. It was kind of half semi-professional made. A friend of ours did it. And it was actually a kind of big place, like a 1,500 people capacity place in Oslo. And we played support for a band called Volbeat, Danish band. And he cut it together, and it looks pretty good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it really does.
Got some cute girls on the front.
Yeah. No, you put the cute girl that way. It reflects off of y'all. It's something to focus on. Because I love promoting it. Anybody who listens, I'll the bands I love to just, and this is one of the great things about doing this show is to talk to people like you, which I never thought I would do, 20 years ago when I discovered the Yum Yums, and it really brings me excitement to talk.
30.
Wow. Well, whenever I discovered, it was about 24, 25 years. Wow, I'm getting old.
Tell me about it.
Like a couple of grandpas over here just chatting, cutting debris, shooting debris. Do you does your kids live in the same area as you? Your daughter lives in the same area as you?
Same town, yeah.
Yeah, same town. That's good. That's good. Nothing wrong with that, I guess.
See them all the time.
Yeah, that's perfect. Mine too. It's 2:00. I'm surprised one of them didn't barge through the house right now, because usually around this time on a Sunday they're off of school and they'll come barging in and usually for snacks. They're riding their bikes and they know grandma and grandpa has good snacks at their house. So any other I know you were focusing a lot on this new album. I know you said y'all were still a band with Carolina and the Treats and Twister Rouge y'all don't do no more, correct?
The singer of the Twister Rouge, she moved to New York, actually, so she lives there.
Oh, wow.
And it's too hard to get that
band
going again.
For sure. You did
stuff. It was a lot of fun while we were going.
Oh, that's another fun band right there. You never heard of the Twister Rouge, you really need to go. It's just, you could dance. That's some dancing music there. I mean, that's just good time music, that one. That's another one that just sounds so fun. You did work with a Natalie Sweet too, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I did. And the album came out pretty good too.
Oh, it came out. I love that album. I love that album.
Me too.
Oh, did she move to the States or?
Oh, she's been living in the States all the time.
She's been in the States. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a great.
I think she moved for a brief while to Canada during COVID, but she's living in LA. We're hoping to make a new album with her.
Soon. That'd be fantastic.
Yeah.
That would be fantastic. The album we're talking about, and excuse, and if I'm wrong, it's Natalie Sweet, right? That's the one. Believe, yeah, that's a good one. Oh, I see she did something with Brad Marino too. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, she get it. Awesome.
Pretty
I'm gonna
good,
go
too.
listen. I'm gonna have to go listen to that. I didn't listen to that. I never. I just noticed that just now when I looked her up. It's fantastic.
Yeah. She keeps
The,
getting better all the time. So
I agree. I agree. The and a couple more questions, and then I want to ask you one more thing. Actually, I would like to ask you a lot more things, but I don't want. Let me
she's
see what
also on the cover of our new album.
Oh yeah, that's her.
That's her.
Oh, I didn't know that.
She saved my
bringing-
deadline ass.
Wow, I had no clue that was her. Wow, let me show that album cover real fast. I'm gonna load it up, okay? Because it's I didn't know that was that. Wow, so you got her to eat a lollipop that fast.
I had absolutely no idea for the cover, and time was ticking. I asked her, "Can you come up with something super fast?" And she did.
Wow, so she came up with the album. It was her idea to do that.
Well, we talked about it for a little while. Her
Wow.
boyfriend is a good photographer, so he helped out.
Wow, it's having a tough time loading my thing. My it don't want to load up my. Oh wait, now I know what's going on. I have so many files in here, Martin. Whenever I load up a picture or something, I have to delete something. But I want to upload the album cover real fast. And the one while it's loading, I wanted to ask you about the song "Over and Over."
Yeah,
Y'all did. I love that one.
That's my daughter.
Oh, that's your daughter.
Yeah,
I was gonna ask you who that was.
that's her.
Wow, y'all did that's fantastic. I tell you,
It was written for a commercial in Norway, and that's why there's a lot of mooing.
Muji. Wait.
Yeah. Doesn't make any sense at all if you don't know it.
What is that a product? Is that a product over there or something? Or
Well, yeah, it was for some kind of yogurt or something, I think.
oh,
Some milky
wow,
stuff.
Moog.
That's why the moose.
Oh, wow! I didn't know that. Mood.
I don't remember. We have talked about making a new version without the moose, but just saying something else and re-releasing it. We'll see.
Did it air?
Oh yeah.
Oh, so the commercial. I gotta look for this commercial. I
think it's on YouTube. It's a cartoonish thing.
Oh, I'm gonna have to listen to. I'm gonna have to. And it's for yogurt, you said, correct?
Something like that. I really don't remember.
But hey, but y'all got paid to make the little jingle, I guess, huh?
Yeah. Yep.
Let me help and do this. And I wanna because maybe the audience don't know, but I want to play this. I'm gonna hurry and play this real fast. I'm gonna share the screen. I want to play this on YouTube and show you the commercial song we're just talking about just now. And maybe if you find a commercial for it, let us know. And here we go. I'm gonna play just the beginning.
Are you thinking of me?
Oh, that's great. Muji. Here's the album right here, and I did not know that was Natalie Sweet. That is awesome to know that. Get a lot of perspective on there. But here's a new album that's going to be coming up in April, popping up again. I will definitely remind everybody when the release is on. And if y'all do a video, I will definitely play it on the air and cover it a couple of times and play it.
For people in the States, you can order it from Mom's Basement Records.
Awesome. I'm going to put that link up too. I will put the link up in the description of the show, on our live show. I'm gonna put the description. So Mom's Basement, it's a good company to order from. I've ordered stuff from them before.
Lots of good stuff there.
Yeah, I'm glad y'all got a good distribution with them. What label is it coming out on your end, Martin?
I'm sorry.
What label is putting it out on your end?
It's my end in Germany. That's Screaming Apple Records.
Okay, Screaming Apple.
They've been working with us all the time.
Awesome. Dude, here's a $1 million question. Do you? I mean, you've been in music a long time. You play a lot of live shows. You're doing it. Do you make primarily your living doing music, or do you have to? It's like more. It's not up there yet.
Dream on. I'm a taxi driver, actually.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
wow.
And locally in my hometown.
Awesome, man.
Well,
I would love to go. I would like to go over there. Of course, if I ever go there, I'm going to contact you and let you know I'm going to visit. But I would love to go to the airport and land, and here comes a taxi, and it's Morten. Oh man, Morten! Do you ever get recognized?
Yeah, every day.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
And if I notice people are interested in music or bands, I play them the new Yum Yums album, and they seem pretty happy with it.
Hey, free of charge. You get to listen to my new record.
and then go and buy it.
I won't charge you extra to listen to my new record. But look, if you like it, I happen to have a couple of CDs over here in the front seat. Maybe if you would like buy a copy.
I have my iPhone stacked with lots of MP3s, so it's going all the time.
Martin, anything else you want to plug or anything else before besides the record and then your tour in Germany is going to come up. If anybody from Germany is watching, please go see them. But if you're in the States, and I'm gonna show a few videos from Yum Yum and play a few songs. If you want some good music, please go listen to the Yum Yum, support them. The new album. I bought the new one, the last one for those about the. Of course, I could have got it on Spotify and stream it, paying that. But I bought it. Actually, I bought it. I think I bought it from Apple Music because if bands like y'all, like you and the Dolly Rots and Travolta's and all the bands I really love, I can listen to them streaming for pay one price and stream all I want. But I really think it's important to support the bands like yours. I really
agree. Thank you.
I agree also. So if it's really a band I really love, like the Yum Yums or the other bands I mentioned before, go out and support them. If they have a Patreon, I do that for Bad Mary. I'm a subscriber to their Patreon. I try to buy the music and not just stream it, because I know streaming, we have music on Spotify and we get $1 or $2. It's not much, and but go out there. I'm going to put the link up to whenever it's released, where you could buy it. You could buy it online, or you could, but just pay for good music and support a band. And I know
it also says on one of our albums, it says we play good music. So
yeah, 100%. that you can't get no better description than a record that they come out with, and it's Yum Yums play good music.
Yeah.
It describes a band.
Speaking of that album, both the Play Good Music album and the one before that, Whatever Rhymes with Baby, both of those got remixed and refixed, sort of. So we're hoping to release those again.
Ooh.
They sound really good now.
Wow,
By the same guy who did our last 2 albums.
Wow, they sounded good before to me. I can't wait to hear it.
Even better now.
Wow, I better get ready. My brain's gonna explode over it. I'm gonna have smoke coming out of my earphone. It sounds too good. I can't believe
Yeah,
it.
you have the
Oh.
perfect background too. It says pop.
I, I'm telling you, well, I had to find something bubblegum. That's what I found. Yeah, but that is the perfect description of the Yum Yums. The album, Yum Yums play good music. Can't describe it better than that. I mean, that's what it is. They play good music. And for those about to pop, and then this new one coming out. And I'll remind everybody, popping up again. We all like to pop. We all like to pop. For those about to pop, I like
It's all
that.
about the pop. Yeah.
For those about to pop, we still no wrong song.
Hold it.
We got in trouble with ACDC. We don't like to say too much on here. We got taken off the air.
Why should all the heavy rockers have all the fun?
100%. Let the bubblegum pop punk people have fun too. Mark, we are gonna push that too. I'm gonna put the links up. I appreciate you. I know it's Sunday afternoon over here. It's Sunday evening, and you're in your neck of the woods over there. I really appreciate the fast feedback and you coming on the show. I do appreciate it, my man.
Thanks for having us.
Anytime you want to promote something, if y'all want to promote the new release, your remixes or something else like that, I would be more than happy to do anything for you. And I'm going to tell you, your music really brought great joy in my life, got me through some tough times, like a lot of bands. And I know one thing I could always count on. I know if I put on a Martin song, a Yum Yums, or Caroline and the Treats, or a Twisteroos, I will walk away a happier person. So,
thank you.
I thank you, my man. I thank you. All right. Well, gang, we will. We're doing a Sunday afternoon show, so I'm going to throw it back to our regular show, which we're showing this on. Martin, if you don't mind, stick around 1 second. I'm going to say goodbye. But
Sure.
for everybody watching, I appreciate you watching on this Sunday afternoon, and I appreciate y'all watching tonight. When we're going to show this again tonight, and go support a great band, the Yum Yums. And here it is. If you see this popped up somewhere, so you see it popping up again, go and pick it up. Popping up again.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Good night. All right. Let me end this.